Calvin, that right there is my guy Garland. And we are back on Monday evening, and we're here to discuss the season premiere, the final season premiere of Queen Sugar, and episode 5, season 2, episode 5 of Raising Kanan. How things going, Garland?
Man, feeling good on a Monday and all, and so I couldn't wait until the day because we got a funny story to tell you at the end of the review, and so I've been waiting for that.
Funny
And
for
but
who?
yeah,
Funny for who?
funny for me and funny for Calvin, I think.
Man, the
Yeah,
storm
but
just rolled through here. Did you get the storm in
no,
Hartford County? You
no,
didn't
it's
get
a
a storm?
little
Yeah.
no, it's a little dark, but no storm yet.
Yeah,
It's
we
nice
we
and humid
got one.
outside.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of rain and a little thunderstorm. It lasted maybe about 10, 15 minutes. It ain't last
Oh, okay,
hardly any time, but it was there. You know what I mean? So, but
okay,
whatever. It's all good now. Everybody survived it, as you can see.
there you
So,
go.
well, we'll talk about it later. So anyway. Anything else going on with you?
Man, just feeling good, man. The start of another week and all, and just trying to get back in the mode since I was out of the office the end of last week. Just trying to catch up on some stuff, man. But just making it do what it do. What about yourself?
All good, man. I don't get to travel like you for my job. I mean, you get
Shit.
to travel the world. Y'all don't know that all things black funds Garland to go to Chicago to look in on the set of The Shy for the new season that's coming up. He got to give his input, talking
As a super
about how,
fan.
yeah, how we don't like the current state of The Shy. So he got to give his input for the new season that they were just renewed for. So hopefully that'll work well for him.
Well, Shanika, I hope you hang around for the Queen Sugar. We're gonna start off with Queen Sugar since you talking about you just here for Canaan. So we're gonna do Queen Sugar first. Hey, Miss Sheila, how you doing?
She need to go ahead and watch Queen Sugar. I don't even know why she acting like that. She watch everything else. Some
She's
people act like
street.
they just
She's
too good.
street.
Just act like they too good. So she don't know nothing about the South. You know what I mean? She ain't giving no respect on. Put some respect on the borderline. You know what? I'll just let you go, girl.
The South got something to say. In the words of Outkast, the South got something to say. And so we're gonna start with Queen Sugar. And so our boy Ralph Angel, he's still mumbling. And as you know, at the end of last year, something that's been happening for the previous 6 years actually still happened. Ralph Angel don't know how to keep the farm. He keep on messing up on the farm. I don't know why the sisters have left it to Ralph Angel to run it, but every season something going on that is Ralph Angel's fault for keeping ownership. And so they came up with this plan. Nova came up with this elaborate plan of making it a determinating that it was a, if that's a word, determinating, making a historical determination that the plantation or the farm was an historic site. And so she found all these names, people was buried there. And so that stopped Sam Landry from getting it. And so we pick back up this season. Ralph Angel, he's still scrambling. This is a guy that can't keep no job. So he's working on the boat, doing his thingy and taking care of the family and everything. But I'll get to Ralph Angel in a minute and Darla. But let's go ahead and start with your boy Prosper. Now, Prosper up in here, last year when Prosper wasn't doing that well in his health and his daughter came down to look after him, Prosper, they had a little day nurse that Prosper was a little sweet on. And so we look at Prosper in this episode last week, he throwing on a little, I thought it was high karate or aqua velva. I don't know what he was putting on. Maybe he was putting on some Jovan Musk or something. So, he's putting on something that stank and, rubbing it up, had his little sweater on, going to holler at Sandy. And so people like, Sandy, girlfriend, like, what you doing with my girl? We 90, we got about 2-3 more years left. You about to holler at my girl? You need some blue chew? You need some help trying to, get up on these depends or
Not a blue
something?
chew.
The blue chew, he need to get chewed up. So did he need to see Big John get some blue chew or something? And get up in Miss Sandy's Depends. And so, she's like, what you gonna do? You gonna get on my girl Depends or what? She trying to holler at you. So Voodoo, no, it's called Blue Chew, Miss Sheila. It's not Voodoo no more. We already know the name of it. And so Prosper, he like, hey, let me go get some coffee. Mind your business. I holler when I'm ready to holler. But there's another dude that's working in the co-op. He trying to holler at the daughter, talking about, I'm doing the Darius Love Hall method. Persistence. I'm just gonna be, don't say no now. I'm just gonna keep on. I don't give up easy. I just keep on coming back. And so, what you think about my man Prosper? He went ahead and shot his shot and whatnot. And Sandy seemed like she was receptive, and the daughter, she seemed like she ignoring the calls from the ex-husband. And old boy down there on the farm might get a chance.
Well, first of all, Prosper was putting on some canoe, and canoe was the smell. Yeah, canoe was the smell back then. You know what I mean? Y'all had y'all brute and y'all English leather
He was
and all
putting
that,
on polo.
but when you dropped that canoe on him, that's when he knew he had him. I can't believe you said Blue Chew and he was getting into Depends. First of all, isn't that Ann Nesby? What was her name? Isn't that her, the gospel singer
Is
that
that
he's
NSB? I'm gonna have to
I
look in the credits and
I
see.
think it is. I think it is. I could be wrong. I may be way off if y'all know, because I don't know my gospel musicians. If it ain't Mary Mary or Yolanda Adams or Kirk
Right.
Franklin, I probably
Well,
don't know
and
who it
Nesby
is.
had a
So
hit with Sound of Blackness, I think it was. I forget. But anyway, go ahead.
yeah, so let Prosper get his thing. First of all, I don't know why you hating on Prosper. You've been trying to kill Prosper ever since the pandemic hit. Every week
Prosper
you
should
was
have
like,
died 2 seasons ago.
every week you was like, my prediction is Prosper gonna die. Every week you was just like, I predict Prosper gonna die. By the end of this season, Prosper gonna be dead from the COVID. Yo, let that man, the man ain't dead. Let that man get his thing off. Stop hating on him. Let that man get his thing off. And his daughter, I mean, I guess she told him, let me stop you right there. I'm not into it. And he did. I think that was one of Ralph Angel's homeboys
Yeah,
from
from the
the
co-op.
jail or something. Yeah,
Oh, from
but
the
I think
jail.
he's
Okay.
one of the ones that came out of jail that Ralph helped.
Mm,
So yeah, I mean, she might as well go on and get it. She ain't doing nothing else.
right.
She been sad for a season and a half. Now that she not sad anymore about what was going on with her, she might as well go ahead and open that thing up, girl. You ignoring phone calls from everybody else. You living with Prosper, yo. You living with your old ass father,
Daddy
and he
about to get
about to.
some.
Yeah, he about to. How you gonna have Prosper get some and you ain't getting none? Girl, you better open that thing up and stop playing. Let that man get some of that. You know what I mean?
Well,
Stop
I saw
playing.
a deleted scene. I think she had a rose in her suitcase, and that's probably why she don't want to talk to old boy, because these roses are just ending relations. They not. You can't even holler at them no more because they got the rose. They don't need you.
Well, I thought. Wait a minute. I thought. So I was thinking that you were saying somebody like a
No,
secret of mine dropped the rose
no,
in there,
bro. I'm
but now
talking about the
it
toy.
took it took me a minute, but now that I can't you know what? Next time I can't.
Yeah, it's in the deleted scenes on only on demand with on the OWN network. Can you see that deleted scene where she pulls out the rose and was like, "I don't need no man. These roses, I'm telling you, is changing the world. And these ain't no dozen roses. These roses with them batteries and them rechargeable batteries in them.
This
All right,
nigga starting off.
we done had Blue Chew and we done brought up a rose. All right, let's keep on going. This is going places. Our man Micah. Last season, we thought Micah might have been on a little, bi gender, same gender loving. We didn't know if Micah was a pot or a pan. But we figured out that, Micah's not pan. He still loves the ladies. And so Micah is, I'm going, bro, I'm telling you, I'm going there today. Micah, he's still running the honeys. He had a little, honey dip rolling out when he's on a little FaceTime with moms and whatnot. And I still don't believe it, because Micah, I think Micah, he might be in denial of his other side. But anyway, while Mike is out, trying to, do some stuff, he runs into Kiki. Now, you might remember Kiki. Him and Kiki were friends when he first moved down to Louisiana and everything with the family. And, him and Kiki hanging out, nice little chocolate little thing. And, Kiki hit him with the little Jill Scott, maybe we can roll a tree and just chill, and Mike like, well, I gotta go. I gotta go to, the christening for my family. But then he's like, well, hold up. Hey, wait a minute. Wait, he couldn't pass that blunt up. And so our man Micah, he into the ladies, he into the blunts, and then his boy gonna send him a picture. See, that's what I'm saying. I think Micah might, I don't know. Micah, he sent old boy a picture of him and his dude on the beach with the little 6-pack and talking about, yeah, Micah laughing like, all right, I see you getting your life. Micah did I think Micah in one of them deleted scenes I saw Micah said something about his abs. I said, go ahead.
Well, no, but see, Micah let it be known last season, if you remember, that he doesn't want to or feel like he has to define his sexuality. If you remember, he talked to Nova about that, and he doesn't want to define his sexuality. So yeah, Michael could possibly be into men too, but just last week. Michael was into the women. He had the girl leaving his room, and Michael was kind of pimping her. She was like, "You better call me." He was just like, "Well, you better answer." Yeah, I mean, Mike was doing this little pimping.
Right,
Micah did his
right.
little pimping. I can't even front on him. Micah did his thing. Then Micah rolled up on the Jake with him. He was like, "Kiki, are you lonely? Are you riding?" I mean, Michael was doing this little
Yeah,
thing, and Micah, hey,
that's a good one.
remember few seasons ago, we were questioning if Michael was, first of all, if he had something going on in his head, like, you know what I mean. Micah has grown all the way up, Micah, and
Micah.
and if we see, some of the previews that's coming up for the season, Micah look like, he ain't taking no BS from nobody. Micah grown man now. Listen, I'm not mad at Micah. Micah done grown up. He doing his thing. The little girl tried to say, oh, so you still under your mom and your dad's wing. Micah was like, you know what? I'm gonna let this peer pressure hit me. And Micah went ahead and hit that blunt with her. Yo, I mean, I'm not mad at
Hey,
Micah. Micah
have
growing up.
have you been peer pressured into doing something like smoking a cigar or a cigarette? Because Calvin doesn't smoke; those things are bad. And
Yo,
so,
they literally have a warning that says it will give you cancer. I don't understand why people continue to do it. Like, I
you never
don't
been
get it,
bullied
yo.
by a female to do something that is against your morals.
Not smoking because I don't want cancer. I just I don't understand like why people smoke. Like it literally says on the pack may cause cancer, and all the studies show that it's the leading cause of cancer. They even got the lady on TV with the thing on her throat. Don't smoke. If you smoke, you get. You know what I mean? Like I don't understand. So no, I've never.
I told Micah, no, don't do it.
Exactly. So I don't understand why people smoke. Like they're literally telling you don't smoke. I
He
don't
said, "What about
understand.
the devil's lettuce?" That's what we talking about. Micah was
What is?
smoking the devil's lettuce. That's
Oh, that's
marijuana.
that's what they call it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
y'all.
that's like it just became legal. So I wasn't touching it if it was illegal because like it's drugs. Like it's still drugs. Like Nancy Reagan said, just say no, and I've been saying no ever since the '80s, yo. Like
The
just say
devil's,
no.
yeah.
I don't
Hey,
understand.
but
And
give
it's
that
called the
boy,
devil. It's called the
but
devil's lettuce. Who wants to? First of all, lettuce is it's just not that good anyway. But
lettuce is
why would
healthy
you
for
want?
you.
But what, not the devil's lettuce. Maybe God's lettuce. I don't understand it. I don't understand.
Yeah, the guy, he was like, Micah, you gonna smoke this weed with me?
I no, I don't.
You
I don't.
still under the control of your parents?
I'm a rule follower. I don't understand how the rest of
Yeah.
y'all are rule followers.
Sorry. Now Nova, your girl, she got her boo thing, Dominic. We thought Dominic was ops last season, but he turns out
I
that he's
still think
not
he is.
ops. You think he's still ops?
I do. I
Okay,
do.
we're gonna see. And she's all in love, because she she's down for everybody. She's truly paying. If you breathing, you can get it. Weed is a natural healer. Amen. But anyway, Nova's down for whatever, and so Nova, she's with men this season, and she's writing some stuff about the co-op and everything, but she gets a call about a movie offer for her book, Blessing and Blood. This was the book that came out in the first season or the second, and kind of tore the family apart. It was, revealing some of the family secrets and everything. And so she's a little perplexed of if should do this. They offering high six figures for this, and Nova, don't be dumb. Your family already don't like you. They'll get over it. Aunt Vi get over it. She'll just cuss you out. Charlie, she in Congress. She not even thinking about you right now. And Ralph Angel, he mumbling. He worried about the farm, and so you don't even have to worry about anybody else getting mad about the book. Just go ahead and go do it. But your girl Nova, she's still kind of quirky.
Yeah, man. But Nova is showing some growth because Nova already hurt her family relationship. She's just getting it back now. So now this movie's coming out. Instead of her running with the money like she would have normally done in the first few
Exactly.
seasons, she's actually considering their feelings. And it looks like sometime at some point she's going to sit them down and talk to them about it. So we'll see what they have to say. Me personally, I would tell her, get that money. You know what I mean? Like the bandage has already been ripped off. Like, you know what I mean? The book is already out there. We can't avoid it. Why not profit over it? So just let her let her profit on it. So I'm not mad at Nova about it. She's showing some growth. So good for her. She's starting to get the things that she's been working hard for. Clearly the police aren't after her anymore because remember
Right. Yeah, because
that's how
the
she
police
met
was after
James
her
Ingram.
last year. Right.
Yeah, that's
James
how she met
Ingram.
James Ingram. But now that her and James Ingram are together, it doesn't look
Right.
like the police are after anymore. So
Yeah, so she all in love, and my man, he probably sitting back there like, "Yo, get that contract, cause I'm about to marry you, so I can get some of them dollars." Now,
exactly.
our boy Ralph Angel, like I said a little earlier, he's found some work, but one of the things that Ralph Angel was doing last season, he had organized a co-op with the farmers so they can start kind of controlling their destiny in terms of the money and everything. And so he's brought in a consultant that's going to help them in terms of developing the co-op. Although he's still walking around like a little depressed and everything, because he just always messes up the farm. I don't even know why they just didn't just go ahead and take it from him. He's still functioning, him and Darla. But I was real upset because there was no Blue. I mean, Blue, I know Blue went to DC and everything, but at least y'all could have brought Blue back for the summer or something. But when Ralph Angel was at the dock, I thought that Korean chick was trying to holler at Ralph Angel because she kept on pressing him like, look, if there's anything that you need, and I mean anything, she looked him up and down, let me know. And then her boy came out, tried to hate on him. Hey, Ralph. She was like, his name is Ralph Angel.
She
Yeah, yeah.
she
You
hit him
caught
with the
that, right?
she hit him with the Full Metal Jack. She was like, "It's anything you need, anything." She hit him with a. That used to be his woman though, you know what I mean? And Darla was
Yeah.
like, I seen you up there. You got your little job with your little girlfriend or whatever, your little
Right.
ex-girlfriend. Darla act like she was cool
Y'all
with it,
ain't
but we'll
dumb.
see if she feeling it. But Ralph Angel is a habitual job switcherer because
Yeah. Yeah. He done done
when we
everything.
first met Ralph Angel, he was robbing the convenience store, which he still ain't in jail for yet. He robbed the
Right.
convenience store. Then he became a farmer. Then he became a janitor. Then he became a co-opper headerer.
Yeah.
Now
Just like
he's a
Malcolm X was the
fisherman.
organizer. Yeah. Now he's a
Yeah.
fisherman.
Now he a fisherman. Like Ralph Angel. Now that's good. Ralph Angel keep a job. Oh, I forgot. He was a break into the landry robber. That's how he got in
Right.
trouble for
That's how
everything.
he
That's
got
how
in
he
trouble
lost the
now.
leg. He eventually lost
Right.
the leg. Yeah, Ralph Angel keep a
And
job
he a
though, but
crybaby. Yeah. He always crying.
he
He
keep a
don't get paid
job,
for
but
that though.
he always got to look for a job. Like I don't exactly know what's going on with Ralph Angel. He keep a job, but he always got to look for a job. But now I guess he think he Jesus because he throwing the net out and catching all the fish. And the guy was like,
Right.
And the guy told him, "Yeah, man, we really like you talking. You talk a lot. We like your stories." So I mean, I guess Ralph Angel getting it, but um, I don't know what's going on with him and the little Korean girl. But you're right. The dude came out and was, he had the little curved smile. I
Yeah,
think
that little
something wrong with
curved
his teeth.
smile.
Yeah, but
Wow.
that little curved smile I've seen in karate movies before, and that's right before they
Like,
smack the shit out you.
you took my rice cakes.
Oh, oh, so you like my girl, don't ya? You stop being racist, yo. Let me. You know what?
Black people can't be racist.
Let me leave
But oh, you touch my rice cake. You touch Patty.
it. That's all Garland, y'all. But wait a
California.
minute. Wait a minute. Let's not act like we didn't see how Darla had the baby and then blew up. Darla is a sweet potato
Yeah.
walking around there. Darla is
Dollar
wild.
carrying that baby weight. You ain't
Darla
breastfeed that
around
baby,
there.
get that baby that fat.
Hey, her voice even got deeper. Darla used to be like, "Oh, Ralph Angel." Now she like Ralph Angel. she told she told Bob when Bob was giving the now we giving him natural stuff. You know,
Yeah, these new wave grandparents and stuff. These new wave parents. Yeah, we're it's a daggone bone. There ain't no baby, no daggone vegan. Baby don't know. And
well,
when
you
that
know
child
what?
get old, all they gonna eat is sausage and beef.
Well, you know what? No, because I'm with her, and it ain't even about what Vi's giving her. It's the fact that Vi was trying to get a baby. Anything Vi need to stay out of people business, yo. I'm so.
Vi is
You
doing
know
what
what?
Vi does. Vi's
It,
doing Vi things.
Vi is always in somebody goddamn business trying to tell somebody how they need to live and how they should be raising. That's why Blue ass ain't back there no more. Cause Blue don't want to come back and keep hearing them bicker over how he should be raised. That's not like Ralph Angel said, but he ain't your child, Vi. Just like Ralph Angel told, but she ain't your child, Vi. I love you, but that
Well,
ain't your
you
child.
saw Hollywood and Ralph Angel got on up from the table when she came back with the ham hock bone. I was like, we ain't messing with this.
I listen. I'm just saying I don't like the way Vi.
Yes, all
And
babies love a pepper steak. Mhm.
then Vi then Vi going to tell the little boy, I don't pay you to be cooking. Then eat the man pie and be like, well, do some good ass pie. Now
Right.
get back to what you doing. I ain't
Get back
paying
in
you
the
to
kitchen
cook
and clean up.
yet. Like if I don't
Vi,
sit down and
if
did Vi
you
forget that she dressed in a jean skirt and was looking like an old 80s MTV video model one point? Like
she
I
gives
do
off
not
Melissa Morgan vibes. Like,
I do not like Vi. I do not like Vi. I'm not a Vi
yeah,
fan, man.
Vi is kind of. So, are they the godparents? Her in Hollywood, the godparents a little true because
Uh,
they was just always around the house.
I don't know. Maybe well, remember they live with them now. They live
Oh
with
yeah,
them.
that's right.
Remember
That's right.
they have
Because
because Ralph
Ralph
Angel lost
Angel
the farm.
lost the farm.
Ralph
Yeah,
Angel
that's right.
finally lost the farm because Ralph Angel can't farm. He
Right.
cannot farm, so he
How you gonna
finally
get the
lost
farm to
the
somebody
farm.
that can't farm?
Every season the crop was coming. What's
Uh,
going on with it? Well, the crop should be coming. I ain't seen the crop yet, but the crop coming. Every season, that's all it
crop be
was. The crop
coming.
coming. The,
That's
the,
like
the
giving
crop coming.
somebody.
The crop
That's like
coming now, but it's
that's
coming to the
crazy.
Landrys.
That's like giving somebody the checkbook and they can't add. How you
Yeah,
gonna let somebody who balance the checkbook in the house and they can't add?
exactly. So he finally lost the farm. Now he out there saying, "Well, the fish coming." If you notice, when they pulled that net up, I ain't see no fish in that net. He can't fish either.
So
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's
are we
going on with
saying
Ralph
that
Angel.
Ralph Angel is the modern day slap rock? Like everything bad happens when Ralph Angel's around?
I mean, every episode,
I'm still calling
all
him a
you see
slap
is
angel.
Ralph Angel mouth go just like this. Now, Nova, what was that? I seen the way you looked at her. Don't be doing what that Nova stuff that Nova
Right.
normally
Cause
do.
you know
See, exactly. You know.
He's a scrub.
Who said Ralph is a scrub?
Shakira. That's not right. But yeah, he had to put because Nova. Like I told you, Nova, anybody
Nova,
can get it. Nova might be
Nova put
like,
that thing on it. Remember, Nova had Freddie from Different World up on that thing. Nova would get anybody on that
but
thing. Nova had the white boy cop. The white boy cop was so shook from Nova that he turned himself in.
I'm
Yo,
sorry.
Nova, Nova got that thing.
Hey, Nova put that look on you.
Yo, but wait, real
Come
quick.
on over here so I can write your book.
Real quick. So apparently, Charlie is no longer on the show.
So her character is just going to be in Congress the whole season?
It must be because there was a note that she wrote to the fans, and I really didn't read it all, but maybe somebody has seen it. But apparently she's either no longer on the show or it's limited. So if you actually look, and I even put it in the little advertising that I use for the show, she's not even in the opening credits any longer. Her
Oh, yeah, that's
picture,
right.
and her character is not on the little screenshot that I sent
Right.
you all, the little
Said,
advertisement. Her character,
we ain't
yeah,
going to see this no more. We're going
nope.
to see this.
You ain't gonna see her hold them teeth in through her lips. You ain't gonna see it no more. She just gonna be on team. Oh, so Jakara said she decided to not be in the last season. Like, who does that? Like, you were the main character in the show, Charlie. What I
Yeah, I
need
mean,
I
so where
need Ralph.
Davis? Davis proposed all last season. We were supposed to see y'all marriage just tear up because somebody else gonna come out the woodwork and said Davis raped them. So where's that gonna go?
They got all these new light skinned girls now. So now Prosper light skinned daughter going to be in there. You got the Korean girl,
Mm-hmm.
that other light skinned girl that came in with the co-op. So now
Mm-hmm.
they had to make up for the light skin quota. Darla and gained some weight to be two light skinned girls now. So it's just
Shit, that thing.
we just not Charlie not going to be in there no
She
more.
did an
So
autumn. She
yeah,
disappeared.
but
She with
but
Autumn
we
counting the money.
yeah, but we like Charlie. We ain't like Autumn. Autumn can
I
go.
liked Autumn. I didn't have a problem with Autumn. Anyway,
What?
that's another show. I didn't have a problem
Really?
with Autumn. I did not have a
Really?
problem with Autumn.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness. Oh, she's awesome.
Clifford. Clifford is that's like giving a person who can't count the money the checkbook. Clifford was just there to do it to people. Him a little murder. Anyway, that's another show. Yeah,
I'm not
anyway.
even gonna go there. Yeah, we
Yeah.
gotta look up more on Charlie and see what happened. Maybe Ralph will tell us. Y'all know Charlie. Y'all know Charlie ain't coming back, right?
But they had like the little shot of it, like talking on the phone. She done sent
Yeah,
gifts to everybody.
she was FaceTime. She was
I guess it's
definitely
yeah.
FaceTiming.
I
Yeah,
guess
her and
she
Blue.
sent the gift of quitting. I quit.
So Blue, in the some of the deleted scenes I saw, they showed Blue at the christening on the FaceTime, and Blue was like, "Oh, so I guess you the new young hot thing on the show now, huh? True. Well, True, I'm Blue. I'll be back. Pop, pop. You like True? Let me leave Blue alone. Let me leave Blue alone. Let me
Yeah,
leave
at
Blue
least they had Blue on there. He had his hair cut. He had a little
He had a
shape up.
shape up. He
He
had
had
a
a little
shape
shape.
up. You
No
can't come.
hairline.
He was down in the DMV and they had to give him a shape up because they was
Yeah.
joning on him. What they called? They was joning on him.
Yawning on him. He was jive yeah. They like, nah, yo. Nah, young. Go get that
Nah,
haircut.
young. You gotta get that lined up, young.
Now, at
I'm not.
True's ceremony, and we see, of course, the devil showed up in Sam Landry. He shows up to throw more salt in the game. And based on Nova's research, of course, because it's always Nova doing too daggone much, he can get the historic preservation designation on the land removed because his daughter has family ties in this. And so, if you don't remember from last season, the daughter, he had a black daughter. The daughter was trying to buy the land, yada, yada. And so this is going to be the kind of thing, of course, Vi always threatening, Sam, you don't want this to happen, Sam, because we're going to go into it. You know what this is going to do. She's almost like Loretta Devine. Almost.
Well, I don't like her, but like Sam told her, you left me no choice, Vi. Sam told her, yo, you left me no choice. Yo, Sam pretty cool with it.
It's
Now,
like Jay-Z or something.
why don't y'all go on ahead and go back to that baby?
Right.
Sam, Sam coming there with the, I hope I'm not interrupting anything important.
Right. No, we just standing under this tree all dressed up with the baby in the family Bible.
You know what? Jakir is right. I'll be glad when Vi tell what she got on Sam because
Right.
Vi been holding secrets on Sam since the
Every
first
year.
episode.
And it's
Yeah,
like they be standing there and they never say, well, Vi, what is it? She just
I know.
makes these threats and Sam leaves.
I'm gonna make a prediction on what the secret is.
What is it?
Vi and Sam had a relationship and they had a baby. Vi is the mother to one of Sam's kids. Trying to tell you, Vi is the mother. Vi is the mama.
Oh, Lord. Or
I'm
maybe
trying to
he's
tell you.
Blue Daddy.
No, well then that means he would have did it to Darla.
Right.
Well, Darla was a junkie back then.
Hey,
Sam wasn't down slumming. Sam wasn't out there slumming. He wasn't out there
all
slumming.
right. All right. Well, it's obvious that Sam liked brown sugar. So somewhere all up in this family line is Sam Landry's
It's
sperm.
Vi. It's Vi. It's
He did it to
Vi
Vi.
and Sam. Yes, it's Vi and Sam. I'm trying to tell you.
All right, Hollywood might have to dot that I. He better watch out. And so that was our opening episode of Queen Sugar with more to come. So make sure you watch tomorrow and we'll
Yeah.
talk about the new episode next week. But, pretty solid episode, kind of sets the storyline. We're going to see how Nova brings out this whole thing about making the book into a movie. And we're going to see how Prosper going to go ahead and spank this up with Sandy. And, we're going to see Micah smoking a lot of weed.
Hey, that get y'all ready for tomorrow night's episode. I'm done.
There you go.
I'm done.
There's the previews. So man, let's go to Raising Kanan. Now, Raising Kanan, what happens in the Catskills? They took an up north trip, yo, and so Rock wakes up, and I don't know. I wanted to ask you this question: you ever wake up with a woman staring at you, like wake you out of your sleep?
Yeah, but not my own mama. That was so weird because like his mom's was looking at him. Like now I've had women stare at me when I wake up for different reasons. Most of them have been because they ready to kill me. So I just know it's time to leave. But your mama, yo, that has to be terrifying.
Yeah, like to wake up like, whoa, like, Ma, how long you been sitting there? And did you see me grinding on the mattress while I was asleep having that dream? Hopefully you didn't see that nocturnal emission while you were sitting there watching me sleep.
Whoa, where did this come from?
I'm sorry. That was in the deleted scenes. All right. And so now, if I was Kanan and I woke up like that, I'd be kind of worried that what's going on. But his mom says, "Hey, we're going camping up in the Catskills." And if I was him, I'd be like, "I ain't going nowhere with you because I might not come back because you are a ruthless killer, although you're my mom." And so, Kanan, he's starting to kind of question if his mom is telling the truth. This has kind of been building up from the last couple episodes, and so. We find out, though, that this trip up north is for a whole nother reason. And this is kind of related to what happened last year. If you remember last year when they took over the Baisley House projects, Marvin had killed the superintendent of the building and hid his body behind some plaster, behind some drywall, and drilled him into the wall. Well, it started stinking, and Kanan smelled it last episode, and so they know that they needed to move the body out of the wall and all. And so Marvin's job was to go ahead, pack him up, put him in the truck, and they headed up north. And so, they're going up north to dispose of this body. But while they're traveling up north, there's two mafia hitmen following Rock and Kanan to take Rock out. So, what was your thoughts on that?
Well, actually, if you
Excuse me.
notice, the two hitmen are Sal's sons from Do the Right Thing. They used to work in the pizza parlor. Fun fact, so we Sal's sons. If you ever wondered what happened to them from Do the Right Thing, they're now
Boycott
hitmen
sales.
for the mafia. Yeah, for the for the Jersey cartel. So they were following because dude had that big nose, just like what is his name? The brother that liked Michael Jordan and all. But anyway, so you noticed that. Yeah. So I
Tino.
thought,
Tino.
so I thought so someone said the episode was whack. I really thought the episode was pretty weird. It was pretty
Yeah.
unrealistic. They camping in the Catskills, and Rock still got her boots on in the woods, and
All
the
right. She gonna wear
burying
her
thing.
Chanel in the woods. Come on
Yeah,
now.
just I don't. And then even saving
She's from
Kanan's life,
Queens.
like you see Kanan dead, and then the other dude comes and shoot the dude. But here's the thing: and not that I know many, but any hustlers that I know that out here doing this kind of dirt, toting this kind of weight with this kind of position, you always keeping that thing on you. Why Rock didn't keep that thing on her, I had no idea. You going up there just to buy a knife? You just buying you a hunter's knife? Like, I don't
Right.
understand. It was so
And you gonna
weird.
jump this guy with the hunter's knife? He got a
Yeah,
gun and he just gonna drop his gun? Come on now.
a gun with the silencer on it at that. You know what I mean? Like, and then what killer is going to stop because some other two people are coming over that can't even see you? They going to shoot you. They going to run, and then you just going to go the other way. It was just so weird. It was just like
Yeah.
wasn't a great episode. It was just kind of a weird episode. Other things in the episode actually, kind of saved it. But that part of the storyline, that Kanan and Rock up in the Catskills just to
And
bond
he
over
up there
burying a
snowflaking and
body. Yeah, just you know what I mean. It was just really weird to me. It's just really weird.
so to me, Kanan, if your mother asks you to bury a body, I guess you could probably pretty much believe that Howard is telling the truth.
I mean, I think he knew anyway. But
Mhm.
yeah, he just want to hear from Rock. Rock is lying. I mean, she's trying to save face. She's trying to save her face from you finding out that she's lying. But yeah, it's so weird.
Where was
It's
Mike
so weird.
Tyson? Mike Tyson was not in the Catskills at that point. Mike Tyson was raping women in Indianapolis by that time.
Whoa, what are we doing here?
You didn't see? You didn't see the Mike Tyson thing on Hulu? Oh my God. They need subtitles for that. We should be reviewing that. That's the worst. Mike Tyson, if he sees Trevante Rhodes on the street, he should just punch him in the eye. For real. For real. He
Mike,
does
this is
a
good.
total disjustice to Mike Tyson. I
Okay,
mean,
good. So you on Mike's side because I'm not trying
I'm
to get
not
hit by
on
Mike.
Mike's side. I'm not on
You
Mike's side.
you're not on Mike's side.
I mean, I like Mike Tyson. I mean,
Uh,
he was kind of rapey. I mean, not in the
what?
Bill Cosby type of way,
I don't
but
what.
yeah.
So anyway, moving on. That was back in the 90s. So moving on.
Maybe you were in the fifth grade when that happened, but
No, I was
he
in
was like middle school, eighth.
no, I think I was coming out of high school when Mike got convicted.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I was coming out of high school when he
Yeah,
got
Mike Tyson
convicted.
said don't watch it, and Miss Sheila, I'm serious. It needs subtitles. I'd be like, I need to put the subtitles on this because he does a terrible Mike Tyson. But anyway, we're talking about
Yeah,
Raising
we'll move.
Kanan.
Yeah. Somebody said, "Do we think Rock was going to die?" Absolutely not. I mean, Rock can't
Come
die.
on, she's a
Rock
man.
is
Yeah,
this. She's the star. She's the man. I mean, it's Raising Kanan, but it's
right.
really about Rock. Like, she's the main character in the show. There's no way
She's
she can
Michael Myers. Come on now, she's not going to die. This is Halloween. She's never going to die. She's never going
Yeah,
to die.
she's not going to die.
But I did love this one when Lou was about to take out Crown and punched him right up in that lip. Now Crown been playing a lot of games,
He
and
deserved it.
Lou's been trying to be like, all right, I'm trying to, I'm not trying to kill you, but he gonna talk about this the money, this is my money guy and whatnot, and then he gonna diss him and get what, and then he had to punch him right in the mouth, and he tried to pull out the little heater on Lou. Lou was like, boy, get out of here,
Who said I ain't going to use it? Here come Lou.
me.
Me.
Then turns
Me.
around and walks away. And what he do? Put it right back in his
He put it right
panties.
back in his bag. Yeah, this sucker.
Yeah, he put it right back in his.
He if you heard, because they did an outtake on this, another
Mhm.
deleted scene, and after when they were acting, right before the acting and Lou hit him, he looked
Yeah.
at Lou and was like, "Don't hit me too hard." You go- That's that whole Albie Shore reference because that's his real daddy. Somebody will get it. Somebody will
Somebody
get
will
it.
get
Somebody.
it. Yeah, so Lou was mad. And then you have Famous come in later telling Lou about his sister in Crown. Now, Lou played it off like, oh, yo, I already knew about that.
Lou,
I want
Lou,
to study that.
Lou,
But then when he left, Lou had this look like,
Lou was hurt, yo. Lou was hurt. He tried to get that stern look, but Lou was hurt. I know that feeling when you
Lou,
try to be
he
like,
felt
man,
that on
fuck
the
them.
inside.
You be yeah, all out on the outside. You be like, man, whatever, fuck that bitch. So
Right.
anyway, but on the inside, you be like, oh my god, I can't believe she did that to me. Why was you acting like that?
Why you messing with and Crown no less? Yeah, on the inside he was crying, but on the outside he was trying to maintain his gangster.
He was he
He was
was
hurt.
hurting, boy. He was
Karate Man hurt on the inside. He's crying on the inside. He was like,
Man, I already knew about that. I ain't give a fuck
oh,
about none of that.
right. All right, yo, you ain't know.
He ain't know.
You ain't
He
know.
may have suspected, but he ain't know.
You
In the
ain't know.
side, he all like, I can't believe you picked that nigga over me.
Right.
It don't even look as good as me. Always the light skinned nigga.
I got the nice part in my hair. I got the smooth Caesar, and you gonna mess with him.
I drive an Agron Legend and he got the subway. Hey, let me leave Lou alone.
I hate her. I hate her. Anyway, and so yeah, but Lou, he's got it bad because he's catching it. Not only his crown kind of playing him for a fool, but then his niece is mad at him as well. So Juke, who they refused to do Juke's hair, but Juke finally took it out. But I was just like, Juke only has one jacket and one hairstyle this season. And so Juke, she has her Walkman. And as I was looking at Juke's Walkman, I was like, oh my God, the earphones on the Walkman was horrible. How did we even hear the music?
The little cushions on the
Yeah, the
outside.
little cushion. It's like, oh my God, that is the worst earphones ever.
Yeah, but that's when you had them in stereo. The little light would come on when it would hit stereo mode, and you could hear different sounds in each ear, and then you be all looking like, wait a minute, it's different ears. That's the shit, y'all.
Yeah, them crappy headphones. You had to hold your hands over them to hear the daggone music.
But
The daggone Walkmans.
how did Lou think it was going to get over? Now Lou is ahead of his time because Lou
Right,
was talking about publishing. He was like, I can give you a writing
right,
credit, and
right.
publishing is money too. That was ahead of his time because no one knew that at the time. But how did Lou think that was going to go? You right. I fucked up. I'm sorry. I apologize. Like, you think that's okay with her? Juke is a teenage girl trying to get on, and you gave her song to the girl that you want to sleep with. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
He didn't
You
want to sleep with her. He just trying to make money. Lou's looking at it. Lou's looking at the business. Yet they're taking all of this personal. They're trying to put all the whole Lou is looking at dollars. Lou is looking at business. Yes, Juke, you can sing, but we already told you, no, you don't got the look, Juke. But you could come up in here and write and make more money than this person performing the song.
she don't want to be a writer. She wants to be a singer. She ain't trying to write. She not trying to be Chucky Thompson. Not Chucky Thompson. What's his name?
Chucky Booker.
Uh Chucky Booker. She ain't trying to be Chucky Booker. She don't want to write all the music. She want to sing the hits.
And it was Chucky Thompson too. But yeah, she
You know what I
want
mean?
to
But
be.
Chucky Thompson did something different. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
didn't
did
write
something
though.
with. Yeah. But anyway. So yeah, and so where does Juke go to drown her sorrows? She goes to church with her mama. And her mama
Yo,
said,
yeah.
let me get, and now old boy was in the church, because that's what happens in the church. There's a lot of vultures up in there. They try to get the church girls because they know the church girls is freaky. And so, he up in there trying to get his game on, like, yeah, I know Jesus. and he my savior. And yeah, I
That's
can.
wait, that's how he rolled up on it. He rolled up in the pew, was like, "Oh, all right then. So how you know Jesus?
How you know
you
Jesus?
how you know
What you know
Jesus? You know
about
Jesus?
Romans 10 and 9? I
Yeah,
mean,
you
you
know
had
Jesus from some all
you
right,
know
cool.
Jesus.
Yeah, yeah. I need
Nah.
yo, so like me and Jesus, we cool. You know, I was been reading about him for a while. So when you meet him? You
What
met
do
him?
you mean?
All right,
I
cool.
mean, let me tell you. You know, you
She
want to know
did
my
let her
favorite scripture?
she
Jesus
let her
wept.
head down for the Lord. Yeah, she did
Yeah,
let
she
her head down
did.
for
She
the
did. She
Lord.
let her head down for the Lord, and she came up there and blew. She sang, as they would say up in the
She
church.
did.
Oh Lord, I got equipment. I almost started shouting like, ah, oh my God, Juke, you better keep on singing.
And I don't know if anybody else noticed, but Latoya Luckett, her mama was happy when she was looking at her, but every now and then when her back was turned, she was looking at her like, I know she don't think she gonna come up here and take my solo. She
Right.
ain't taking my. I just sang this solo. She gonna take my. So they might have a riff there. She knew she could
Mm-hmm.
sing, but she probably ain't know she could sing like But she blew. Juke blew. So Juke may not. Again, we don't know when she becomes a full
But you
blown
know what's gonna
lesbian cop,
happen?
but we don't know, if she sings in the church instead of pursuing the music, the R&B, the rap thing. We don't know what's gonna happen with her.
You know what's gonna happen? They're gonna find out Juke like girls, and they ain't gonna let Juke
Yeah,
sing.
yeah,
Because old boy
yeah.
tried to holler at her. He probably the pastor's son. Pastor's son gonna come up and say, "Hey, how come you don't go out with my son?" And you gonna say, "Because I want to go out with your daughter."
Well, who
And
who said they feel bad about how Juke died? Because remember she kidnapped the kids. She kidnapped ghost kids. They were they
yeah,
they
but
turned Tyreek against, not kidnapped, but she was the bagging to give Tyreek the drugs and everything, her
right,
and Kanan, to get him high and turn him against his daddy. You feel bad for you. See, y'all forget, y'all don't like ghosts no more. See, ghosts don't like that. Ghosts don't
yeah,
like
but
that.
Ghost was
And
dirty.
she's the reason that his sister, Tyreek's sister, was killed because of her
Oh
homeboy
yeah,
that was
yeah,
working
yeah,
with
yeah.
him.
Because of homeboy. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, what's
That's
wrong
right.
with y'all? What do you mean I feel bad?
Hey, but it's all right. It's all right. But yeah, Juke. We know what's gonna happen at church. They're gonna find out that Juke like the pastor daughter, and they ain't gonna let Juke sing. But I do want to get to Howard. To me, that was also one of the most interesting things of the night. Howard's trick, his woman of the night, Andrea. She is pulled in by his partner. What's his partner's name again? I always forget her name.
Um, the other lesbian.
Yeah, the other lesbian.
Yes.
And she's questioned, and of course, she reveals that Howard has a son. And so Howard, she goes tells Howard everything she shared. He's like, "Did you tell me everything?" And of course, I told her you had a son. Oh, God, shut. We done. No more $20 for you. Isn't Howard the trick? Yeah, I guess Howard is the trick because she's a. Well,
he
does she have a pimp? Is she a
he
pimp and a prostitute?
how Howard pushed the ass right out the door. Get
Howard
out of
said,
here.
"Bye, get out of here."
Get out of here. Get your
Plus, I got.
ass out of
Plus, I'm dying. Get out of here.
He ain't dying no more. Remember, it was a
Oh
miracle in the
yeah,
hospital that
yeah.
they had found somebody from somewhere along. Yeah, that was kind of a shy like episode
But
there.
he
It
looked
was
like
kind
he
of a
was.
shy
Yeah, he
episode.
did. He looked like he was in pain when he was having sex with her, and when she was on top of him, he never looked very satisfied about that. He looked like he was in a lot of pain. He did. He did. I'm sorry. He looked like ow, like ow.
Blue chews weren't out then, so
No, wasn't no blue cheese.
maybe he was having an issue.
They even had no Red Bull. I'm trying to
That,
think. Which,
they had the
they,
Spanish fly. Didn't they have Spanish fly back
but
then?
Spanish fly, as Bill Cosby told you, was supposed to be a aphrodisiac for the females, not for the males. And so they even had the gas station pills
Oh,
then.
it's so
So
it's
I don't know
supposed to
what.
be for the females. Ooh.
You put a little on the tip, my son. Yeah. Like some jello pudding. So yeah, I don't know how we could take back then. He better go get some ginseng. They wasn't putting it in the soda yet, but he probably had to go down Chinatown and get some.
That's what you, man.
Detective Howard, you want to say again?
I'm
Now
not
that
messing
was
with you.
racist.
Very racist. Very racist.
I sounded like Austin. Detective Howard.
I'm not messing with you.
I want to shag you, babe. But yeah, yeah. So that Detective Howard, he had to let go his paid squeeze.
I
Andrea,
mean, yeah,
hmm,
but he saved $20 a week or whatever he was giving, and
I don't
so
know.
it's kind of a budget, a budget conscious thing, in cost cutting measures. How it kicks out the trick that he was sleeping with. I don't
Well,
even want to call
if
her a
that's
trick.
like 87, you figure today's dollars, she probably like getting at least maybe 150 cash app every time.
No, no, I think 40 is the going price everywhere nowadays.
It don't never change.
Yeah, 40 is the
She
pandemic
went from
price.
20 to 40.
40 is the going pandemic price, unless you're a card carrying member.
Yeah. Yeah, so and Marvin following the old girlfriend again. I wonder what that's about. Him almost getting pulled up by the cops and all this stuff, and he's following his old chick and whatnot. And he talked to the therapist from the group and everything. I think
So
he probably gonna end up hitting that.
he is absolutely going to end up hitting it because the therapist thinks she's slick. I called you out here today because you got to open up to me a little more. Because if I tell the judge that you ain't opening up, they're going to lock you up and you're going to wish you're going to think to yourself, I wish I had said something to her. And he
Hmm.
was just sitting there eating like, this bitch just wants some dick.
Right.
Like, he
Basically, you
knew
saying I better sleep with you,
everybody.
or you gonna tell the
Exactly.
judge that I ain't do what I was
Everybody
supposed to
saw
do.
that one. There's no one that watched that did not see that. We all saw that one. She thinks she's slick, trying to, yeah, I just called this little meeting because you don't say anything. Like, bitch, what you want me to say? Huh? You just want me to hit it. You want me
See,
to hit it.
I
That's what it
deal
is.
drugs for a living. My daughter's gay, and I killed a guy, and I hit him behind some drywall.
Exactly. Hey, you know what I mean? So now what you want? Now you want to know some more? What you
Yeah.
trying to do? You
Anything
know what I
else?
mean? Yeah, she just whatever, girl. She just tripping.
No.
Somebody said that when he was with the body, it was playing
Yeah,
just the
just the
two of
two
us.
of us. I
That
was like,
was
yeah,
hilarious.
yeah.
That was hilarious.
And then the little red man at the end, time for some action. To me, Kanan, like I said, Kanan's a little dumb this season. I'm still feeling like Kanan's kind of like, Ma, Ma. That's his favorite line.
Yeah.
Mom, come
But
on, Mom.
Kanan finally said he wanted to take over the thing. But Kanan didn't even so he took it, but Kanan didn't even want any s'mores. Now, first of all, s'mores are delicious. Who wouldn't want s'mores? Even if I was trying to go to bed, I'd be like, yo, yeah, I'll get a couple s'mores before I go to bed, though. Who don't want s'mores? Like, yo, s'mores are delicious.
Well,
We
in
cook
the
them in the
deleted
backyard every now and
scene,
then.
Symphony is there, and Symphony eats some s'mores, and then he tells Rock to leave him alone because he can't take it
And then he jokes Kanan for, you ate all the s'mores, right? Why
anymore.
you eat
Right.
all the s'mores? You took all the s'mores. Kanan wasn't trying to get that white meat. Kanan was getting that white meat. That made Big Nose Vito go after. Big Nose Vito was like, if
Right.
you were, if you were my fucking daughter, I'd lock you up for fucking 15 fucking years. You know fucking that?
Hey,
Get
ow,
get the get the fuck away from her, you fucking mooly. The fuck is wrong with you? The fuck is
moving
wrong with you
on.
with that nigga? What the fuck is wrong with you?
They were like the Bay Ridge Italians that Eddie Murphy talked about in that stand up.
Hey,
Hey,
give me some juju beans and
hey! Right.
the nigga here will
The
pay
nigga
for it.
paid for
Excuse me? You heard me pay for my fucking candy.
it. Exactly.
Classic. That's classic Eddie Murphy. That's not delirious. It's the one after that. What's the one after delirious?
That's not delirious.
No, it's the one after. Delirious
It's the
was
one
the
when he had on the red leather suit and he was in
yeah.
DC. Oh my
Yeah,
God, I
that's
forget the name of that one.
I can't remember either, but it's not Delirious. Delirious is the first special, the first
When he had on the blue leather
yeah,
suit.
that's Delirious. That's Delirious. I can't
Okay.
remember. But anyway.
All I remember is put the boogie in your butt. That was the first album.
Boogie in your
In
butt,
your
butt.
butt.
Boogie in your butt. Anyway, so yeah, so that was Raising Kanan.
Yes.
Make sure you join us next week when we do
Next
Raising
week.
Kanan. Of course, we will give you tomorrow's episode of Queen Sugar next week to get you ready for the final
Treat.
episode. What somebody said, I think Rock and the other guy who tried, they're going to grow in the alliance. Well, they're going to have to now because now they're friends. Again,
Right.
that's so weird. I don't, that was just such a weird. He could have just came in and shot Rock. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
If
Like
there was
shot Rock,
anything
like he was
dumb,
supposed to.
that was dumb. That was the dumb
Yeah,
part
it
of last
just
night's episode.
didn't quite understand that.
Doesn't make any
And
sense.
somehow the white girl, I think the white girl that Kanan was trying to get with is going to play a role in it because, of course, they said she ain't going to say nothing. You know, she's going to play a role in it. But anyway, other than that, hey, Garland, before we leave out, you got anything you want to say to the people and then you want to
Yeah,
go?
Calvin texted me the other day, and I'm going to make this short and sweet. You know, him and his wife Katina was supposed to be playing in a golf tournament today, and so I play golf, and uh, I offered to kind of show them, you know, give them some tips on, hitting the golf ball and all. And so we met up at a golf driving range out here in Harford County, and we got there, and I'm showing them how to hit. And Calvin's wife, who's a great athlete, she just picks it right up, man, and she's like hitting shots like going like at least 150 160 yards. I mean, I'm just showed her how to do it, and she's left-handed, so I mean she's hitting these beautiful shots. And Calvin, he's okay, but you know we're doing the best that we can. And so hitting next to us was this kind of like, I guess maybe a 40 something ish white guy. You know, he's hitting balls too, and so he finally finishes hitting his balls, and he says to us, you know, like, "Hey guys, I got some extra golf balls still in the machine. If you want to go ahead and use them, you can." So me and Calvin were like, "Oh, hey, oh, there, thank you, cool." And so I think he leaves. You know, he grabs his clubs and he walks out the little stall where we're hitting, and then all of a sudden, me and Calvin look up. We look over. He's standing at Katina's stall, and he looks in. He goes, "Woo! I've never seen anybody hit like that. You are a pro."
Let me tell you
And
something.
Calvin turned around so fast.
Let me tell you something. This so White Dante, because that's what we're gonna call him. So White Dante tries to distract me and Garland, was like, "Hey, I got some golf balls. You all want to
Yeah,
hit?" You know what I
let's go
mean? So we
ahead.
look over, we say thanks, whatever. I see him out my peripheral slide past the little openings because he could have walked between
He could have
bars,
walked.
but he slide past the little opening. Next thing I hear is, "Oh my God, you're so good at this! Like, woo, you're just hitting that ball." Then he tried to throw some shade on Garland. I don't know if you remember this, Garland. Garland was like, "Oh
I
yeah,
did.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
she's
just
pretty
taught
good."
her.
Garland was like, "I'm her coach." He looked at Garland, was like, "Well, I don't see you hitting like that."
He did. He shit on me something terrible.
First of all, White Dante, you lucky you didn't get the golf club in your face. My wife doesn't like me being violent,
Bro.
but only thing I could do was look at Katina and just be like, "So this your little boyfriend now?" So Katina out here, we trying to learn, how to hit the ball. She out here getting something new. You know what I mean? She playing Sinead late. There's something new, and the white boy coming out, and he just all
This how he did, y'all. He came up and like, "Hey."
Garland
Like,
said he did the Kim
he's
Kardashian
like,
and came around the corner.
"Hey."
Yo, I could not believe he just totally
You're
disrespectful.
good.
Just totally disrespectful. And she all like, "Oh, thank you," and still hitting it. He just like, "Woo, woo, woo." just, just, yo, I should see. We were out Harford County, so I can't hit him. if we out Hartford County, because I'll be locked up until
Yeah,
the
I
last
had to leave
season
you
of the
there.
shot. Yeah, I wouldn't be back until the last season of the shot was over, because it's Hartford County. But I
Yeah,
cannot believe White Dante slid his little vanilla ass, non-rhythm having ass over, going stop playing early just so he could go talk to my wife. I don't
he
know
sure did.
I don't know what kind of swirl Mr. Softy gave him when he was younger, but it wasn't going to be that day, sir. And all I could do was just look at Katina. I was just so this you now, like this you. But then Katina's like, I mean, this ain't the first time. What? Excuse me? Yeah. I was like, yo, somebody is feeling themselves. Of course, we packed up and got up out of there because there's a
Hitting
whole
balls
bunch
right
of
at the.
there's a whole bunch of white boys in there, and they start coming over and lining up. You know what I mean?
I'm like,
I'm
Calvin, you
50.
want to hit some more balls? He's like, no, I'm ready to go.
Nah, we good. Nah, we good.
Okay, I
Well,
got it.
don't we have some more? Lead them there. I was so mad that I broke the T. Remember, I broke the little T
He broke the
on the
T with
thing.
him on the
I broke the
thing.
little T on the thing, trying to hit the little T, flew out and everything. I was so mad and shit. So,
Bro. Yeah, so shout out to Katina.
And no shout out to White Dante. White Dante, if I see you
Dante.
again, I'm a park height strut on your ass.
Dante, he was brushing his hair like, so what's up? Like you want to play around? He was brushing his waves, y'all.
I think he got in the parking lot and pulled up his little BMW and got out just to try to see if she would see what he was driving. So what? I drive a Chevy. White Dante.
Yeah, he was combing his beard when we came. He was like brushing his beard, like yeah.
Boy,
He trying
my
to. He
God,
know how black women love beards. He really trying to holler.
Oh my God, you're really good. I mean, every time you hit it, I was like, woo! Whatever.
Yeah, he popped out like, hey.
Who said he was Ric Flair? That is how he came out of there.
He's like, woo!
When I walked down that aisle and I took a look, woo!
He's like,
That's how you hit the ball.
I'm a kiss stealing, diamond stealing,
woman stealing, golf ball hit. Anyway, you know what?
Yeah,
hey, we going overtime. Monday Night Football is about to come on. Some people
night,
really
y'all.
need tonight so they can win their fantasy league or got not get eliminated from their guillotine league. I ain't gonna say no names, but I know I'm safe for this week. You safe for this week, Garland?
Like that guy. I need help.
Hey, y'all, thank you for joining us on Monday. And of course, join us this weekend on our podcast, Fanboys. The Fanboys podcast, you got to listen to. We have a great time on there. Now the NFL has started, and we're going to do some NFL things. And real quick, I just want to tell you all, just because the Ravens have started, football has started, don't take all your energy away from the Orioles. We know that that's what we're used to doing because the Orioles haven't been good. They've actually lost 2 series in a row, one to Toronto, one to Boston. And we can't afford to do that. So keep your energy with the Orioles. We want to make sure they at least make a run. We don't want them to fall out of contention too quick. There's only a few more games left. So keep thinking about them. I'm acting like they did or whatever. But you know what I'm saying. Just don't forget about the O's.
I can ask you, who got the body, Wally or Vaughn Green?
But definitely join us this weekend, and then we'll be back next Monday as we discuss episode 6 of Raising Kanan and episode 2 of the season finale of Queen Sugar, which will get you ready for next Tuesday night's episode. So, hey, we thank you all again for joining us. This has been fun. Hey, Garland, hope you had a good time. All things black. This is Garland and Calvin. I'm Calvin.
Hey,
that guy's Garland. And we'll talk to y'all next week.
Woo!
Later, man.
Later.